CDF must be working. And even you go to any other component, soft loans, you have disbursed everything. You have no balance. Coming to grants, it's the same story. You have disbursed everything. And you on loan recovery, this loan recovery, loan recovery is on page 13, failure to recover loans, but this statistics is consistent with many councils in the country, that the number of recipients were 21 and you got 19 are not responding and are not making payments, but then you have a repayment of 252,602 kwacha. But I know that maybe to date it could have been, it should have been better. It's better than what is reported here. So mine is just a comment that just to encourage that more, especially as we got as we implement 2024 CDF projects, let the projects end within the financial year. And learn to also share your experiences with other councils, so that we can go towards perfection of this program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mwanza, Namwala Town Council. I think kudos from Dr. Mwanza. He has said it. Let's hear also from the honorable member that comes from across the basin.
I don't know what has befallen on Dr. Mwanza today, but is a reliable committee member. On the same soft loans, we want to hear from you. Beneficiaries for 2023-21. Recoveries 2. How much? 252,602. 19. Then your comment. 19 had failed to honor their loan obligations. How are we doing now? He just mentioned of the latest. Where are we now? Chair, how are we faring now? Yes. Thank you very much with all what has been said. But how are we faring now? Did you say you were the CS then?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I just want to hear the response. Then we'll come back to you, sir, through the chair's indulgence.
Kindly switch off the microphone.
Where are we now?
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much, Chair, for that question. On soft loans recovery, allow me to bring on board the Director of Planning, just to give a synopsis and more or less like an up-to-date statement on the same. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Chair. On the issue of loans, like he indicated here, to say that 19 we are failing to remit. So we did an engagement twice, that is, we first wrote letters, warning letters, to remind them about the importance of paying back, because this is a revolving fund. So after writing to them, we saw a bit of some progress. Then we did another letter, just a follow-up, because the trend was almost similar in terms of reluctance in terms of remitting. However, Chair, I think we are at least performing a bit better. I would not say we are 100%, but at least through the warning letters and everything, I think we are getting there. I submit, Chair.
Chair, through you.
Yes, Honorable Member for Mitete.
I hope those letters are in here. Where is the Director of Finance? I would, you should have made yourself comfortable. You know what the committee through Dr. Mwans has done. You know, when the report is, I'm carefully choosing my word. When the report is seemingly good, even, sorry, please don't think you are sinners. Even some other sins would seem to be swallowed. Where is the latest bank statement? You would have helped yourself to come with that latest bank statement. Seemingly, that number 19 could have reduced a bit.
Yes,
Chair, the way the planner is talking, then just remains a talking show. Do you have the latest bank statement?
Thank you, Chair.
yes, Plan.
Thank
That's
you,
the
Chair.
DF, Yes, DF, yes.
Thank you, Chair. We have the latest bank analysis that the bank normally does, because we normally request that the bank does it quarterly for us. So we have it. Unfortunately, we didn't attach it, but given an opportunity, Chair, we can print it even now. Thank you.
All right. Your
Chair, quarterly, yes, but how I wish it would be monthly, so that you get to know. You're updated on a monthly basis. The Chair is just looking at me. Because of what I've just said. I'll leave everything in the hands of the chairperson, in the presence of Local Government Service Commission. But you do well to help yourself as a local authority. You know,
thank you so much,
Chair,
Honorable Member
outside
for
people
Mitete.
were eating groundnuts. Just imagine if one was rotten, what happens? Just one. The rest of the groundnuts, okay. Out of 10 that you put in the mouth, and one is rotten. What happens? What happens?
Yes.
Destroys everything.
Thank you so much. I think everything has been said. Namwara Town Council, we have found it that you have performed quite well in 2023. Your report has queries, but not as much as other councils. We wish to applaud you for that, and we are so happy that you are here with such a very good report. You have joined the following councils that have been able to perform well from other provinces. I think in Southern Province, this is the first council so far that we have come across that has performed well. We are yet to see other councils that are coming forward. Kazungula has performed averagely, above average. It's coming up. But I think you are topping us at now in terms of performance in 2023 performance. This in Lusaka, it is imperative that you know Namwara Town Council that in Lusaka, Kafue Town Council performed very well In Central Province, Shibuyunji Town Council performed very well. Chisamba Town Council also performed very well. Copperbelt, Karurushi performed very well, Karurushi Municipal Council. And in Western Province, only Shangombo was able to perform very well. Eastern Province, Vugui Town Council, Lumezi Town Council and Nyimba Town Council were able to perform very well in 2023. In Muchinga, there is Mafinga Town Council, which performed very well. Northern Province, unfortunately so far, nothing. Luapula Province, Chembe Town Council, Mwense Town Council, Chifunauri Town Council performed very well. Southern Province under review currently. After this, we'll go to Northwestern Province. We would like to encourage you to keep on working hard so that you keep on implementing government projects that the government is trying by all means to implement. You are the wheels of government, so you are the implementers of this CDF. If you implement like you have like this, it simply means therefore then that you are really making sure that people are able to see that the government is working. And for this, we would like to applaud you. The former CS who was regretted to, I think you are the one who was there in 2023, not so? You also, yes, you are the one who was there in 2023?
Yes, you are one.
Okay, you are just coming in, the authority. Authority, there is a very good recommendation, I think, on this council. They performed very well. As a committee, we are wondering how the man is now housing director. I think he deserves. There's a council I think he can still run. There's a council he can still run. From looking at the performance that has been depicted here. Otherwise, as a committee, all of us, those of us that are seated here physically and those that are logged in, we are so impressed with your performance, and I believe, we all believe that definitely you really put in a lot of effort and keeping on just like this. I have got no much better words, but I think Dr. Manza can add to that. Doc, any words of applause to your council?
Yeah, really.
You know, before Doc comes in, we feel happy also when you come here with such a report. We have smiling faces. You equally go back with smiling faces. It's so nice. Then every time people, when they come here, they go back with the gloomy faces. They go back annoyed. They go back naming to say that person asked me this question. He is bad. She is no, it's not like that. Really, the work is done where you are coming from, and when you come here, you are the ones that come with these reports. And when you bring them here, we look at them and we are able to ask questions based on your performance, and then you are graded in such a manner. Dr. Manza, any good words to your council?
I just want to encourage them to continue in the same trajectory, and I'm so proud of the engineering fraternity, the directors of works, that many of councils that have appeared here, the engineering fraternity has had a lot of challenges in contract administration, even execution of works, monitoring and supervising these projects. So, but here is a council that has managed to implement all the projects, and I believe that the projects have been done to specification, to quality. This is how it should be. And when you meet in these symposiums where Ministry of Local Government organize certain seminars, please share the experience, because these contractors, they're emerging contractors, and we are all in a learning curve, but the learning process now is over. More than 3 years of administering the CDF. We should be masters now. We cannot be allowing foreigners to construct a 1x2 classroom block. I just want to encourage you to continue on the same trajectory, and probably we might have a word from the engineering department to see how they manage to achieve this milestone.
On a lighter
Which,
note, Dr. Mwanza, I hope you are not singling out the engineering department because you are an engineer by profession as well.
Yes, because
Yes.
it has been quite
Well,
painful that.
Okay, that's
yes,
impressive.
exactly.
It's
so-
rare to see smiling moments like this in this house. Mostly it's tears and. So, Dr. Before we come to honorable member across the Zambezi River, Dr. Mwanza is asking engineering department, though I know it's a holistic achievement, not so. Everyone had put in a lot of effort, all departments working together collaboratively, and then we achieved such a positive result. We are so happy and pleased with you. Engineering department.
Thank you very much, Chair. Indeed, it has been the effort by the teamwork. We've been working we coordinate as departments for us to achieve what we have achieved. Most especially where we're coming from, we kept on capacity building our local contractors who have been helping us. And currently, if you see that our numbers of current contractors have increased because they have gained that confidence. And the other thing is we have worked on the issue of cost estimates so that the contractors are motivated as well. So that has really also helped us. The other issue is we have also intensified on the issue of monitoring and supervising the projects. That has really helped us, but it has been a teamwork, Chair. I thank you.
Thank you so much. Dr. Mwanza has asked Director Engineering to give such kind of a remark, not definitely just to us, but to all the other councils so that we can learn from one another. I know we are all following and watching to other councils, all the engineers and those that are in each and every department. I believe we have learned one or two things. My elder brother from across Zambezi River.
No, Chair, when I said thank you so much, where is the CS who was sitting? I should think the heart, if heart jumps, then it jumped. But after Dr. Mwanza, wherever your heart had gone, I should think it has also come back. But colleagues, it's on the same template. And what's that template? Auditor General's office of Zambia. You look at the office as if they just go there for witch hunting, if you call it like that. No. And acting CS, then this must be a learning curve. I use the word, though we don't quiz, but we ask points of what? Clarifications. Out of your report, what you bring us, we look at that. Yes, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? All of you as a team, how are you feeling? Isn't that the right thing? If it were given on to me, I would have loved 2024, zero. Zero queries. It may not be 2024 because we are now in 2025. Then 2025, we must have a council that will come out zero audit queries, be it specifics or cross-cutting. It's possible. It's possible. Yes. If you so wish. And when you take your work seriously. You know, Chair.
Yes.
When I said one ground nuts, we look at your faces sometimes. Everyone was also saying, yes. Lecturers, teachers as well. Do you think they would want you to get 100%? No. But indeed on that one, go and work. And you didn't do yourself a good work. Let the latest report be given. I like calling a spade a what? Spade. A shovel, because you've just ended with the spade. A hippo. And the chair, Namwala. And the former CS, the very CS. That's why, sir, when you were entering to say, where were you?
Commission.
Local Government Service Commission. He's the second one. We had the lady, now we have the sir here. And the rest of us can be learning. But it is as a what? A team. That's your committee. The same committee you run and fear, and that's us. We just look at your performance. We are not in heaven, but I'm told where we'll go, they also look at our works. We too, those in the elective position, come next year. Are you getting what I'm saying? I don't want it to, but even us, that is our performance assessment. What? Performance.
Thank you so much, Honorable.
Chair, I may go because the Secretariat is now looking at me as well.
Yes.
So before I go out of our borders, but it is true, that is our performance assessment. Performance, you either see us or not, out of how we are up to next year. Ketes of heavens, you too. No wonder you are now acting. That it works like that. You are not acting CSC. It should have a background. You think you act for nothing, sir? No. It's not jokes, colleagues. Even the rest of us.
Thank you so much.
Here, sir.
Thank you very much. When my elder brother is speaking, he can talk up to, he's a politician. Yes, what do you have to say before I withdraw the immunity?
Chair, all I can say is that besides myself, I'm elated that I think our report has come to this conclusion. And I think we'll continue working together as a team. I think this team has gelled, and we'll continue working on each other's weaknesses, improve them into strengths, so that at the end of the day, we deliver the services that are needed by the communities. That's all I have to say for now, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Former CS, it would not be good that you go back without any comment.
Thank you, Chair. I think we are more than humbled that we are coming out of this place, I think, happy people. I think it calls for hard work, Chair, like you said, and teamwork. So I think I don't have many words because I'm very excited with the comments by this Honorable House. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much. Local Government Commission, take my words. Remember what I said, not so. When we were just walking in, the man's issue needs to be looked into, okay? This is good performance.
Indeed, Chair. If you look at my notes, that's one of the first comments that I wrote in my notes. So it's well noted. I'll take it to the powers that be, and I think appropriate action will be taken.
Exactly, because such kind of a performance, then you regret it. You regret it is wastage of human resource. Yes, because if the human resource is able to perform, and then you lower them, you demotivate them. But they need motivation, and we need to utilize such kind of human resource. Thank you so much. We are so much pleased. Before we withdraw the immunity that was vested on you. I wish to let you know that we are so much pleased with you. Karomo Town Council, Southern Province, you have now topped. You are number 1. We'll see. Oh, sorry, Namwara Town Council. So in Southern Province, you are now number 1. Apologies for that. Namwara Town Council, you are now number 1 in Southern Province. I repeat. So that now from here we will have a picture together there, we have some nice handshakes so that you feel how it feels to be a performer. We don't do that. We only do that to those that have performed well. Shaking hands with your committee and having a picture together or pictures. So that even you go and post on your blogs to say, no, here we are, we have been congratulated, we have been appreciated, we have been motivated, isn't it? It's so encouraging. I withdraw the immunity that was vested on you. Please go well. Go and keep on working hard for the good people of Namwara and Zambia at large. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Well, there you have it. Namwara Town Council has made its submission before the Committee on Local Government Accounts, and the committee has expressed satisfaction with the presentation. And still to make a reappearance before the committee is Mungwi Town Council. They did make their first submission on Monday, 18th May 2025. Keep watching Parliament Television.
Moments in our lives that live forever. Moments like witnessing the thunderous call of a natural wonder, or experiencing the roar of the wilderness as its residents come to life, and the lively slither of a river teeming with hunting There are moments in our lives that live forever. Moments like experiencing the adrenaline rush of close encounters with nature's thrills. The exquisite indulgence of luxurious trees, kissed by the radiance of the African sky. The rhythmic movement of a people in celebration, whose tranquility and peace touch the hearts of those they encounter. There are moments in our lives that live forever. Many of them begin here. Zambia, one destination, a million adventures. Zambia, let's explore.
Breathtaking and thrilling. Visit Livingston City for pure adrenaline and fun. Let its thrills and spills inspire you. Livingston features arguably the best sunset views in the world. Memorable game viewing adventures in the small but well-stocked Motiotunya National Park, where you can see the rare white rhino. Experience the best of Zambia's rich culture and history at the Livingston Museum. Or through visual and performing arts, food and folklore at the Bonfire by Night. And to crown them all, the awesome, majestic, mighty Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, known in local language as Motiotunya, the smoke that thunders. A visit to Livingston is incomplete if it does not include this world-famous icon. Some call it Zambia, but we call it home. One Zambia, one destination, limitless exploring. Zambia, let's explore.
It's a land where every person is born free. And it's a land of peace, of love and unity. This land, Zambia, land of the strong, home of the brave. Our land, Zambia, free men we stand. What is free for to share? This land, Zambia, land of the strong, home of the brave. Our land, Zambia, free men we stand. In this land, who believe the better days are surely coming, and I believe that we can make it through the night if we lay pride aside, put trust in God. Learn to love each other. You must stand to your one brother. Right or wrong, together we are stronger. So don't let nothing tear us apart. Our
Zambia, a jewel in the center of Africa. Offering a wide diversity of fauna and flora. Zambia's national parks are waiting to welcome you. The Luangwa River is the lifeblood of the South Luangwa National Park. In the dry season, inland pools and lagoons dry up, and the river remains the only permanent source of drinking water in the valley. A wide variety of grazers are forced to share the riverbank, in an uneasy truce with the resident predators. For tourists, these extreme conditions offer one of the greatest concentrations of game in all of Africa. In addition to antelope, the park is well known for its huge herds of elephant and buffalo. South Luangwa National Park can also boast of the highest number of hippos per square kilometre in Africa. As the river recedes, these giants jostle for space in the deep water. And when disaster strikes, reptilian scavengers are more than ready to capitalize on the feeding opportunities. But crocodiles are not fussy eaters and will happily join the numerous waterbirds in cross-species fishing parties. Pelicans, storks and herons exploit the shallow water for an easy meal. If the action dries up at the pools, there will be plenty happening at the riverbank, where the vividly coloured carmine bee-eaters make their homes. In Luangwa, you are not confined to the range of the game vehicles. Walking safaris were pioneered in the park and offer an up-close and personal wilderness experience.
Welcome back, and thank you for still being with us on Parliament Television. Shortly, we will cross back to the Committee on Local Government Accounts, and this time, Mungwi Town Council will be making a reappearance. They did make their first submission on Monday, 18th May 2025. Keep watching Parliament Television.
Director Planning.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, members of Parliament. Good afternoon, our permanent witnesses. My name is Achitala Chupa. I'm the Director of Engineering Services for Mungwi Town Council.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, Member of Parliament. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ali Mwamba. I'm the Council Advocate, Mungwi Town Council. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chiluba Benson Chimpinde, Director Finance for Mungwi Town Council.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James Suzio Musimuko. I'm the Procurement Officer of Mungwi Town Council. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon. My name is Sidney Banda, the Internal Auditor for Mungwi Town Council.
Thank you so much. AG's office.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, members of Parliament. Good afternoon, Mungwi Council. Good afternoon, fellow members of the Permanent Committee. My name is Sakala Wycliffe, Assistant Director, Northern Province.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, honorable members of the committee, and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abednego Siluele, Principal Auditor in the Office of the Auditor General. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, honorable members. Good afternoon, Mungwi Town Council. My name is Chia Sachingongo, representing the Office of the Accountant General, Ministry of Finance.
Good afternoon, good evening, Chair and everyone. I'm Venon Mshota. I'm coming from Ministry of Finance, representing the Office of the Controller of Internal Audit. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson. I don't know if it is still afternoon or evening. Mungwi Town Council, you are welcome for your reappearance. And that I'm Kennedy Kazinga from Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development. Thank you.
Good evening, Chair. Good evening, honorable members. My name is Mutali Mishek. I'm from this Local Government Service Commission. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Secretariat.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, honorable members. My name is Namwenga Simalole from the Clerk's Office.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, honorable members of Parliament, and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Malama Mwape in the Office of the Clerk of National Assembly. Thank you, Chair.
Much obliged, Chairperson, and thank you so much. Mungwi Town Council, greetings to you. I am Chidimboy Elijah from the Office of the Clerk Assembly, and you are welcome. Thank you so much, Chairperson.
Thank you so much. Honorable members of Parliament, we start with the Honorable Member for Kaumbwe.
Thank you, Chair. Good evening, Mungwi Town Council, and welcome once again to your Committee on Local Government. I am Honorable Dr. Aaron Mwanza, Member of Parliament for Kaumbwe constituency in Petoke District of the Eastern Province. Thank you.
Honorable Member across the Zambezi River.
Chair, thank you so much. I had to pull one of the appendices so that the team will be able to see me, because if everything was spelled here, they were not going to be able to see me. Mutelo Mishek is my name, coming from Mitete constituency. Chair, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. For those of you that may not know where Mitete is, it's across the Zambezi River. Yes. Honorable Kamondo, my elder brother, please kindly introduce yourself.
Thank you. I greet you all members present in the House, and Mungwe greetings from Mufumbwe constituents. My name is Elliot Kamondo. I'm Member of Parliament for Mufumbwe.
Thank you so much. The Vice Chair, Honorable Shakafuswa, the owner of Mandevu and Parliament buildings.
Thank you so much, Chair. Good evening to you and the honorable members in the August House. Good evening to our permanent witnesses. Good evening, Mungwi. You are welcome to your committee. Christopher Shakafuswa is my name. As alluded by the Chair, I deputize the Chair. Thank you so much. I'm a Member of Parliament for Mandevu constituency. I'm most grateful, Chairperson.
Thank you so much, because Honorable Member for Mitete was asking to say, is that your original voice, or just like you asked him last time? But he has confirmed that you are the one, Vice Chair. Mungwi Town Council.
Most definitely, I'm the one, Chair.
Thank you so much. There is no impersonation. Thank you so much, Mungwi Town Council. I'm Mwene Ruhamba, sitting in for the chairperson who is in the constituency, doing other parliamentary duties. That is Honorable Mishek Nyambose. This time around, I'm the one chairing. Member of Parliament from Mangango constituency in Western Province, Kaoma District, Kwahae, Kumundi. Thank you. Mungwi, you have the addendum. So you read before your committee the addendum you have just brought, so, because it's a reappearance, and then we shall ask points of clarifications. Thank you. Yes, it's your turn now.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. First and foremost, I wish to thank you for giving us this opportunity to reappear before your Honorable Committee. On Part A, specific findings, H, unaccounted for fuel. Action taken, the fuel has been utilized and disposal details have been attached. See Appendix 1. Part B, cross-cutting issues, Appendix 3 of the addendum chair, 2022 community projects. So we have redone the table. Number 1 is the project on the supply and delivery of a water drilling rig. Cause of query, the supplier had not yet delivered the water drilling rig at the time of audit. Action taken, Chair. The contract for the supply and delivery of a water drilling rig has since been terminated for failure by the supplier to deliver the drilling rig within the agreed time frame, and the contract has since been re-advertised. Number 2, Chair, is on the supply and delivery of 5 delivery beds, 28 normal hospital beds, mattresses, and beddings. Cause of query, the contract for supply and delivery of the hospital beds had been terminated at the time of audit, and that management was in the process to retender the project. Action taken, Chair. The 5 delivery beds, 28 normal hospital beds, mattresses, and beddings have since been delivered. This is one of the issues that your committee demanded for further clarity and evidence, Chair. Number 3, the completion of a 1x2 CRB at Muombo. Cause of query, the contractor couldn't commence works at the time of contract award, that is on 8th April 2024, as the area in question is prone to floods and was inaccessible at the time of audit. Action taken, Chair. The project has been completed. Number 4, the construction of Muchaka Bridge. Cause of query, the project was under procurement at the time of audit. Action taken, the project is 90% completed. Number 5, rehabilitation of Kabisha Bridge. Cause of query, the project has been earmarked for full funding by the Road Development Agency, that is RDA, to construct a permanent berry bridge across Kabisha River. Action taken, funds towards the rehabilitation of Kabisha Bridge were reallocated towards the opening, grading, spot improvement of the 10-kilometer access road to Kabisha Bridge in an effort to ease the transportation of construction equipment, machinery, construction materials, and personnel once the bridge construction works commenced by RDA and works on the access road have since commenced. See Appendix 2. Appendix 4, 2023 community projects. Number 1, the grading and rehabilitation of feeder roads. Cause of the query, delay in commencement of grading works was mainly attributed to challenges in the recruitment of a seasoned and skilled grader operator for the newly procured machine. Action taken, Chair. The council opened and graded a total of 63.5 kilometers of feeder roads between September 2024 and January 2025. Grading works resumed on 21st April 2025, and a total of 13 kilometers of feeder road have been graded so far. Number 2, the completion of Muyala health posts. Cause of the query, the project was reserved for the Mungwi domiciled contractors and was unfortunately retendered on several occasions due to non-responsive bids submitted by the local contractors, at which point inquiries were extended to contractors outside Mungwi district. Action taken, Chair. The contract for the completion of Muyara Health Posts was awarded on 17th October 2024, and works currently are at 40% completed. Number 3, rural electrification by Rural Electrification Authority, that is REA. Cause of the query: after the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding with REA on 11th January 2024, management was advised that the Council, through the CDF committee, had to allocate additional funds of up to 4.5 million kwacha for any significant works to be executed in the district. The additional funds are yet to be sourced. Action taken: works under REA are yet to commence. Appendix 9, Chair, failure to recover loans. This is one of the issues that was raised by your committee, Chair. There was no query, but however, action taken. Management has since recovered 901,002 kwacha 19 ngwe from the expected total loan recovery of 2,274,018 kwacha, being the 2022 and the 2023 CDF empowerment loan allocations, representing a recovery rate of 40% as tabulated below. So those are the tabulations, Chair, for 2022 and the 2023 with the respective performances. In addition, management issued demand notices to the defaulters to ensure that loans are recovered as expected in accordance with the loan agreements signed. Remedial measure, Chair: management will continue monitoring loan beneficiaries to ensure that loan repayments are made in time as per loan agreement form. See Appendix 4. Chair, this ends my addendum. I submit.
Thank you so much, CS, for your presentation. Looking at the report, I hope it won't take long as you guide the committee or answer appropriately as expected. We start with the Honorable Dr. Mwanza.
Oh, okay, thank you, Chair.
Sorry, Dr. Mwanza, sorry for that.
Page 2 of the addendum.
Maybe you are still preparing?
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Because I saw the water.
Chair, it's the same. It's on the same.
Yeah.
It's the rig.
Yes, it's the rig, yes.
Okay. Dr. Mwanza, please proceed.
Yes, for I know this matter was discussed in the last appearance, but what want to seek clarity is when the contract was signed on December 9th November 2024. 9th January 2024, and for 3 months supposed to be 2nd April 2024, 3 months. Then just calculated, I think it's only 20 days. You sign today, within 3 weeks' time, you convened a special procurement committee to approve an addendum to the tune of 919,000 kwacha. And then you amended the contract to 4,596,500 kwacha. Whereas the initial was 3,677,200. First clarification is, what instigated or what motivated the variation to be constituted almost immediately after signing of the contract, and it is not explained anywhere as evidence to quantify this
Thank you so much. CS.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. First and foremost, when, if my memory serves me right, when the contract was signed, the exchange rate was somewhere between 17 and 18. But at the time when the contractor wanted to engage the supplier, there was a big fluctuation in terms of the kwacha against the dollar. So that's how the contractor came through to lodge a complaint or to make a request. Chair, allow me to ask the Director Engineering just to shed more light.
Director Engineering.
Thank you very much, Chair. Just like the CS has alluded to, what necessitated the variation was that at the time of bid, if I'm not mistaken, the bid time was between June and July. The dollar was trading at about $17 to $18. At the time we signed the contract, the dollar, the rate went a little bit higher to between 24 to 25, and the supplier actually requested for a variation, which was approved by the procurement committee. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Member for Mitete.
Chair, thank you very much. Look, anyway, the rig issues, we've gone. We may just want to get to know whether you have the variation, but still, we've terminated. I'm interested in the termination, which you did in January this year. Because you saw that you are now coming. But even that, it's okay. Then he acknowledged, the contractor acknowledged to say, month end April will start reimbursing back. We are in May. Where is the first repayment of month end April? Or they did the famous 1st April to Mungwi if the first installment is not there. Number one. Number two, are we still pursuing? Do we still need to procure the leak? If yes, how far have we gone? Chair, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much. CS.
Thank you very much, Chair. Indeed, the contractor, the supplier, has actually failed to honor the promise. According to the date indicated to say we'll start repaying the money which is due to us. What we did as management, through our council advocate, we've issued summons, and as we are speaking, the matter is in the High Court for Zambia. So he has been sued. In terms of the way forward, the project has been retendered and it's at the procurement stage. I submit, Chair.
Honorable Member for Kaumbwe.
At the contract award for supply contract like this one, you know, this supplier called Attic Engineering, you know they don't manufacture rigs. So in his submission to the tender committee, he must have explained the source where he was going to procure this rig. In a foreign country, wherever, no problem. And was due diligence conducted on the supplier? The search, obviously, because was it conducted? Through this procurement, you give an award at 3.5 million kwacha. Then you are saying the supplier, who is the agent, I can make it an agent, he's just an agent. An agent comes to say, because of the dollar kwacha rate, you need to give me a variation order, and you quickly gave the variation order. when you never even confirmed, you never even did due diligence of the supplier, the source of the equipment. You can see the inconveniences that went later. Talking of extensions of time, he is writing to you to say no because of the assemblies lines, and the supplier did not understand the specifications he fabricated. You understand? So, and then at the end of the day, 3 years later, we don't have a rig. Now we are advertising, and we just write a letter in a casual way to say, we need a refund of our advance payment. The refund, you never thought of the exchange rate. But you were quick to approve a variation. Immediately signed the contract at 3.5 million. You were quick to approve a variation to raise the price to 4.5 million kwacha. And when he has brought all these, when the contractor has brought all these delays, you are requesting for a refund of the advance payment at the exact amount just as he was given. Is this standard? Is this standard? You give a contract, you know this is just an agent. You never had any contact with the suppliers. These days of technology, it's very easy, because he should have actually supplied a letter of engagement that the supplier has engaged this person, that we are supplying this rig, and you could have had the audacity to have a direct communication with the supplier. So procurement rules and the execution of the whole of this rig, what is your say over, are you satisfied? And if not, what is the source of concern? Thank you.
Thank you so much. CS.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Indeed, yes, Honorable Mwanza is right. At the time when we are considering the variation request, we did not probe further to confirm if the agent has actually an assured assurance letter from the supplier that he has got those connections, or maybe he happens to be the dealer. I must admit that that one was a lapse. But in terms of how much we are demanding as a refund, we have actually added liquidated damages. On top of what we actually paid as 916, there is a component on liquidated damages, just to ensure that we hedge ourselves against the exchange losses. So that's what we've done. I must point out, Chair, that these are local contractors, and they are the ones whom government is trying to empower, but unfortunately they are disappointing the same government which is trying to empower them. I submit, Chair.
Honorable Member for Mitet.
Chair, thank you so much. It's gratifying to hear that this is a local contractor, and we must really find ways and means of empowering. This contractor or supplier wrote a letter on 16th April indicating that 30th or month end of the same April 2025, he'll pay the first installment, not knowing how many installments anyway, liquidated damages inclusive. That's good. Then you proceed now to take this contractor to court, because you have now an advocate, someone who wrote a letter on the 16th. You never thought of engaging that supplier. Why? Since we've now gone to court, where is the evidence of what you are saying, to say yes, we've gone to court? Because I've maybe they are there. You may also guide me on the appendix where I know from, because of my mother tongue, the word is salmons or whatever sometimes becomes hard.
On which appendix?
On which appendix here? Is it in the appendix here?
Use the microphone, please.
Just indicate.
The summons are in the first addendum, Chair.
First addendum?
Yes, Chair.
This one?
No, the other one.
The bigger one.
Oh, the big one.
The smaller one.
Which is smaller?
Which is
Yes,
smaller?
please, be precise.
Just be
the big one or the small one?
Chair through you. Chair through you. CS, maybe I forgot. CS and your team, calm down. Take it easy. What we are doing is to rest matters. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. So calm down and guide us. Where is it?
Appendix 1 of the first addendum, Chair.
This one?
This one.
Okay. This one?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have some pages?
Which pages? Guide us, please.
Appendix 1.
Yeah.
After Appendix 1. After page 4, then there is Appendix 1. That's where the summons are sitting, Chair.
You found them?
Honorable Mtelo is saying maybe he doesn't know how to read the word summon. Maybe he saw the name Simon. So that's why we are asking for proper clarification.
Because I'm seeing fewer coupons. Yes, after the fewer coupons.
CS, let's do this. Let me guide. Let me guide. First of all, I want you to relax. Are you relaxed now? Drink some water. Please. Then, yes, you are drinking water. Good. Take it easy. Try to remember. Because from the look of things, it's like really the documents are here. You have just maybe forgotten where exactly the documents are. Kindly try to remember where the documents are. Let me give you just a minute if you can be able to guide us. CS.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. During our first submission, we submitted an addendum to the main report. And the summons are sitting on Appendix 1.
Chair,
Submit, Chair.
Chair, I concur with him. In the first addendum, I have found them.
Okay.
Because of this one, in here, they are not there. Agreed. What, you still remember the second question, or I refresh your mind? Okay. Here is a local supplier or contractor. You write to this supplier to say we've terminated. The supplier agrees and says, I'm selling my assets or our company assets. Come first. Now you are forcing me to go back. You're forcing me to go back. When were the Simons bought?
CS.
The advocate is...
Chair, allow me to invite the...
Yes, sir.
Through the chair, thank you very much. So we filed in the summons in the Kasama High Court for Zambia on 30th April, Chair. Thank you.
Honorable Member for Mitete.
Thank you so much. 16th, your supplier, local, says I'll pay in installments. 14 days down the line, you are in court. Okay, CS, are you following me? Yes, why?
Yes, yes. Chair, allow me to invite the council advocate to shed more light.
Council advocate?
Yes, Chair, thank you very much. Yes, we served the demand notice on 16th, but the demand notice we demanded for 7 days in which to pay. So by that time we are preparing for summons because we wanted to take a proper and solid path so that we can collect the money. So on 30th, because we waited and we filed in the summons. Yes, Chair, that's what I can say.
Honorable Member for Mitete, is that okay? Thank you. Dr. Mwanza?
We are on the same one. This is a very serious matter. I just looked at the contract and I didn't know that the Rigo is here. The action by the procurement committee to give a variation order of 25% of the contract price. Their action, was it in breach of the contract that was signed or not? Because I've seen the certain clauses pertaining to that very contract that the price cannot be changed. And what can necessitate a price change is only when there's a change in the specification of the machine. But you gave a variation order of to 25%. The specifications which the engineer can testify, nothing changed. So did you have a look at how this variation order was awarded, and what is your comment? Because there are a lot of red flags crossing. In fact, you have attached the contract here in Appendix 1, and there are rules, general conditions of service, instructions to bidders. The payment terms even are specified in this contract: 25% advance payment and 75% upon acceptance when you deliver the machinery. Then how can you change the price to vary the variation? The rules are there. So did you have a look at the contract, and was there action by the procurement committee to increase the price to that much? Was it in line with the contract provisions or not? Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Chair. At the time the variations were handled and the contract execution, by then we did not have the council advocate. They've just been deployed recently. Thank you, Chair.
Dr. Mwanza?
Well, you never had the council advocate, but when you sign a contract, these all procurement in the country throughout, we send the contract for clearance to Attorney General. You sent the contract, the draft contract, to Attorney General, and Attorney General he cleared you, and that is when you called the supplier to sign the contract. He cleared you, and not just a post office where a letter comes and then you just take it somewhere. Before calling the contractor, you must have definitely understood the contract provisions. Even when we are coaxed by the supplier to say, can you vary the price by 25%? Where is the letter even? The demand from the supplier to instigate the procurement committee to vary the price to almost 1 million kwacha. Where is the evidence? and match the dates. You had a procurement committee just 21 days, just 14 days after the date of signing the contract. Where is the, show us the...
Yes, before maybe you come in, I don't know, Dr. Manza, since the matter is in court, maybe we cannot deliberate further than this. Yes, since the matter is in court, I think we cannot deliberate further than this. Mr. Kazunga, you have an issue from local government?
That was the submission I wanted to technically guide the committee and the witness. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much. Any other point of clarification before we...
Chair.
Yes, Honorable Member.
I've seen the delivery notes and for the 5 delivery beds, the 28, I've seen in the addendum, the flesh one. Not knowing whether the pictorial evidence is also in some other addendum or appendices. Because you can just generate this. Sometimes to help yourselves, to help each other. Do you have these beds? We want to see them. The mattresses. You forgot even just to capture one. Yes. 5 delivery beds for our mothers. 28 normal beds, hospital beds, the mattresses, the blankets. You did well, very good. But where is the evidence?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Unfortunately, the pictorial evidence is not attached. What we concentrated on are the documentation starting from the payment voucher, the goods received notes by Minister of Health, that is the DHO's office, and the delivery note as well. Apologies for that omission, Chair.
You know, the problem I have, Chair, is they can generate. We've ever seen, not from Mungwi, we've ever seen a report of an accident that happened, for example, in 2027, yet to, but the one signing 2024. That's the problem with your documents without what? Evidence. Are you able to send that just to help each other? Will you be able to send such evidence to Secretariat?
We are able to
send. Yes.
We are able to send.
We are able to, okay.
Yes, we will send.
Chair, right. Because they can even go at Kamwala, capture any bed and stuff like and send. So sometimes we should be helping each other.
Noted. Is there another point of clarifications, Dr. Manza, before we close?
Capital Bridge.
Page 2.
Yeah. On the addendum.
Yes, Dr. Manza, please proceed.
Yes, this Capital Bridge. Council, the CDF allocated 667,470 towards the rehabilitation of the wooden bridge at Kapisha River. And then through engagement with the RDA has promised to construct a buried bridge across Kapisha River. And CDFC, the funds towards the rehabilitation, which is on page 2, the action taken is that the funds towards the rehabilitation of Kapisha Bridge were reallocated towards the opening, grading, and the spot improvement of the 10-kilometer access road to Kapisha Bridge in an effort to ease the transportation of construction. In September 2022, 667,470 was reserved for rehabilitation of this wooden bridge. You have since then reallocated the funds. Here you are trying to say the funds are supposed to be used on opening, grading, and spot improvement of the 10 kilometers access road to Kapisha Bridge in an effort to ease the transportation of construction materials. What is the RDA's position on their promise to construct a berry bridge at the Kapisha River? The second one is the 667,470. You have said you have utilized these funds for improving 10 kilometers of access road to the bridge for ease transportation of construction materials. What transportation materials are you planning to take to the bridge when there's no funding, there's no project that is taking place there? So what rationale is there to improve the road leading to Kapisha River, 10 kilometers, with such bigger resources of 667,000 kwacha 400, when there is no construction taking place at that particular bridge? Thank you.
Yes, CS.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. First and foremost, in terms of the commitment from RDA, there's a commitment letter which is on Appendix 2.
Appendix 2? Appendix
2, Chair. They are giving a status in terms of the preparatory works for the construction of a berry bridge. In terms of the initial funds that were allocated to temporarily rehabilitate the Kavisha Bridge, we thought of using it to open the access road, because the berry bridge materials will have to be transported using a truck and trailer. So a truck and trailer cannot pass on the existing road leading to the bridge. So we have actually indicated even the photo focus on the grading works that are underway. So Chair, that's the current status in terms of both the grading of roads and the construction of the berry bridge across Kavisha River. Appendix 2, Chair.
Appendix 2? Honorable Member, you have seen it? No, the
current addendum.
The current addendum.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
I've just seen the letter. I've just seen the letter. Anyway, I'm just follow. So this letter was written just on 16th May 2025. Whereas the funds for this particular project, though small, but 667,470 was reserved for rehabilitating the wooden bridge at the Kapisha River. And the RDA is writing now, 16th May, because of coming to this committee of your 16th May 2025, to say we have received funding, partial funding, amounting to 1,796,284. Our equipment is currently busy in Isama Porokoso Road and are scheduled to be free from that project mid-June, after which the equipment will mobilize to Kapisha Bridge and works will start immediately. For any further clarifications, please get in touch. Now, we are hopeful that by maybe June, July, as they've promised, they will take the equipment there and start rehabilitating our bridge. But now that these funds, you changed the project to spot graveling for 10 kilometers. The time that the contractor, that RDA will go start work on that road, will that money with the works that you have done from 2022, from 2022, will the road be passable? This is 667,400, and you're talking of a 10-kilometer stretch, which you cannot even do grading, you cannot even do graveling from these resources. So this is how, if we cannot call it wasteful expenditure of resources, what can we call it?
Yes. Chair, allow me to invite Director Engineering to shed more light.
Director Engineering.
Thank you very much, Chair. I would like to mention that the roadworks are currently underway. We have graded so far about 5 kilometers of the mentioned road. The money will suffice because we are using our own machinery. We have a grader in place, and all we need to hire probably from the outside is a water bowser and the other machinery. And I would like to state that the borrow pit that we're using, actually we're graveling and quarrying. The borrow pit that we're using is actually very, very close to the road in question, and we believe that won't spend a lot of money. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you so much. In summary, Honorable Member from Mitete.
Chair, thank you so much. We also believe in you. And we hope what you are telling your committee is the reality. Serious, we are not happy. Look here, look. We can add this, there are some more other things which should come on top here. Colleagues, this is not good. It's our country together. Why I'm saying so is, Chair, on page 2 and page 3, just a 1x2 classroom block. They've said now the project has been completed. You may have completion certificates and stuff like that. But this 1x2 is not here. I know you apologize to say, no, we apologize. Page 3, completion of Muyula Health Post. You've given us to say, go to Appendix 3. I go to Appendix 3, I find staff houses, I found the water reticulation system. How do we work like that? You want to prove that? Go to Appendix 3. You find the staff houses. What you've said there, Chair, Mayula Health Post.
Mayula.
Is it there? Appendix 3, Director of Works. On those pictures.
Thank you very much, Chair. The actual health post is not there. We attach photos of the auxiliary infrastructure.
So if the main body is not there, then you attach I'm failing to mention that I don't want to bite my tongue. How do we believe you? What we are discussing here is CS Muyala, I want to pronounce it properly. Muyala Health Post. What is here? Staff houses. Using their language, sir, subsidiary. I'm better off with their language. Muyala is the constitution, the main, and that's what was queried. Answering, they are bringing the subsidiary. How do you work like that, CS? Thank you for the water. Yes, we need. Thank you for the staff house. We need that. Ablution block. Thank you very much. But where is the main body?
Chair, the The main structure is not there.
Yes, so how are we going to believe you?
But as for Mwombo,
Mwombo
Mwombo school,
take your time, sir.
Take it easy, CS.
I'm on Muyala. Thank you for Mwombo. If you have brought the pictorial picture. Here is the board. Now you are just saying the ear is here. I know the leg is here, but the main body is not there. Director.
Yes, CS.
I wish to invite the Director Engineering.
Director Engineering.
Thank you very much. I should apologize to say we did not attach the main structure on site. The concentration, I think, was on the project itself for the completion, which included the staff house, ablution block, and the water reticulation system. I should apologize, Chair.
Thank you so much. I think we have reached at the end of our discussion. Mungwi Town Council, thank you so much for reappearing before your committee, Local Government Accounts Committee. You need to go back and work on the weaknesses that have been exposed here. For example, contract failures, uncompleted projects, procurement bottlenecks, low loan recovery, streamlined procurement, timely fund utilization, as well as monitoring of projects. We thank you so much for coming. I wish to withdraw the immunity that was vested on you. Go back to Mungwi Town Council and serve the good people of Mungwi diligently. You are a very good team. You can do better than this. We are very hopeful that we shall not meet next year. We do not want to meet you next year here. We don't want you to come back. What do I mean? What I mean is go and do your homework and do not if you really do your homework very well, you work properly, you will not appear before this committee. And that is what you expect of you. Thank you so much for coming through. Go and greet the people of Mungwi. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you. Yes, I think I've withdrawn the immunity, isn't it? Yes.
Well, there you have it. Mungwi Town Council has made their reappearance before the Committee on Local Government Accounts, and that's on the consideration of the report of the Auditor General on the Constituency Development Fund for the financial year ended 31st December 2023. And that concludes today's live broadcast of the Committee on Local Government Accounts. Be sure to join us tomorrow for other broadcasts that we are going to have. And so on behalf of the entire production team and myself, Taza Piri, have a pleasant evening.